In this video, I want to talk about a new bonus that just launched on the Capital One Venture Card and a new Capital One transfer partner as well. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel I talk about US credit cards and how you can earn cashback and points to use for free travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe. But let's get into the video. So Capital One have just come out with this new bonus on the Venture card. Not the Venture X, but the Venture, which is their mid-level travel card. The bonus is at least $1,000 in value. So let's check it out. It's 75,000 points for spending $4,000 in 3 months. That part was already there, but then we have this additional travel credit of $250 on Capital One's travel portal. And they are saying that this is a limited time offer. I'm not sure when it's going to end, but I would say if you want it, you should apply soon. Now for the value of the bonus, they say that it's $1,000 in value. That's assuming 1 cent per point valuation for the Capital One miles part of the bonus. But you know the points guy gives an average value of 1.85 cents per mile for Capital One miles. That's assuming you transfer them out to one of the many transfer partners. So in that case, it's going to be $1,387.50 for the 75,000 miles part of the bonus. And then if you add in the $250 travel credit, you get a total of $1,637.50 in value. So there is potential for way higher value if you use transfer partners. And speaking of transfer partners, Capital One just added a new transfer partner, and that is JetBlue. Now, I have flown on JetBlue a couple of times, once in economy and once in their Mint Studio from New York to London. That's their premium business class. Both flights were very nice, especially the business class one. There are just two problems with this one though. One is that their points are not worth that much, okay? The points guide gives an average value of 1.35 cents per point for JetBlue points or JetBlue miles. And when you book a JetBlue with their miles, the points correlate to the price of the ticket. So it's hard to find those really amazing fares where you can get like 6 cents per point or something like you can sometimes find on other airlines. But there are a few sweet spots, and you can use the points on Qatar Airways too. I'll paste an article down below on upgraded points on how to redeem JetBlue points for maximum value, all right? We're trying to give you some plus points here. But then the second problem with this is that with Capital One, JetBlue will not be a one-to-one transfer partner. It's going to be 5-to-3, okay? A 5-to-3 ratio. That means it's 1,200 JetBlue points you'll get per 2,000 Capital One miles. That is a bad ratio, guys. I gotta say it, especially for points that aren't worth that much in the first place. But listen to how Capital One worded it in their promotional email about this. That's 1,200 True Blue points for every $1,000 spent or 2,000 Capital One miles. And because Capital One's 2x Unlimited Earn gives cardholders 2 miles for every dollar spent, cardholders get great value when they convert their miles to True Blue points. No, they don't, okay? I can't believe they wrote that. It reminds me of when I was an Uber driver, and Uber would send out an email to drivers saying, rates are going down in your area. That's good news for you, since there'll be more demand. Like, what? I'm gonna have to accept more rides for the same amount of money? Like, no, it's not good. You can't just spin a bad thing with, sugar-coated, nice-sounding words and think that people won't realize that it's actually bad. And literally every other bank transfers to JetBlue at a better ratio than Capital One now does, okay? Chase is 1-to-1, Citi is 1-to-1, Amex is 1-to-0.8, so that's still better than Capital One, which is just 3 JetBlue points for every 5 Capital One points. And Capital One's other transfer partners are mostly 1-to-1 now, so Capital One knows that this 5-to-3 is not a good ratio. So I'm sorry, Capital One, I love you on other things, all right? Your lounges are great, your Venture X card is awesome, but that transfer ratio sucks. Let's just be honest about it. So anyway, guys, there's the new transfer partner. It's great, but not the best use of your Capital One miles. Maybe if you transferred points to JetBlue from Chase or Citi, or if you have the JetBlue credit card as well, and you need to top up your balance with a few thousand more to book a trip, then it could be useful to transfer over some miles from Capital One if Capital One miles are all you have left, but otherwise no. All right, guys, that is the video for today. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.